when I started working, every day I would think, should I just go and start singing?
They're paying you like, let's say 3M plus monthly, right?
Why would I leave?
I'm just saying. See, it's even more than competitive. That's like Kidnapper's salary. What's in my mind is traffic. What's in your mind is how to face your boss. I'm having PTSD already.
Welcome to Life Is A Skit, a podcast for anyone currently using their 9 to 5 to fund a dream that has absolutely nothing to do with corporate speak.
Okay, so today we're joined by Dami.
Hi, everyone.
And we're joined by Victor.
Hello, everyone.
So I think to start off, let's look at this week that has just gone. And what's like your highest points and your lowest points in this past week? Asal, Victor.
Oh, it used to be ladies first, you know.
Oh, no.
My highest point this week has been the fact that we just finished holiday, so we're still trying to recover from that. I've been able to do a lot of things like applications and some of my goals that I want to execute for this week. And my lowest point has been the fact that there'll be no light for 3 days.
Real.
It's insane. I don't like it
I feel you.
at all.
Then what about you?
I'm not necessarily sure I've had a highest point this week. I've just been having L's. So first, I did not have a holiday.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Secondly, you would think that prices of maybe transportation or whatever would reduce during that period of time, but no, it's only increased because apparently everybody has to go, if you get what I mean. Then work is just, work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just else this past week actually.
I think for me, the high points would be that this week was salary week. So
This week is not salary week for me.
this week was salary week for me, Sha. So, and it came really clutch this time around for me. Then I think the low points would be, like you said, I think the cost of transportation has really gone up. They choke me seriously, Sha. Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
Like that dread of like, work is tomorrow kind of vibe.
I've actually been dreading since Friday because I felt like the weekend now just feels like 5 hours. Just close your eyes, open it, it's done, and it's Monday again. Monday is the worst day of the week. I understand Garfield.
I agree.
I hate Mondays.
I think for me, the fears start creeping in when I'm about to close my eyes in the evening time.
On Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday.
My fear is from Friday night.
So like I was going to say, like put yourself in that. I mean, you're on Saturday from Friday, on is Sunday. What's that feeling like usually for you?
Fridays are usually my favorite day of the week because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to sleep like Saturday and Sunday. But then I also can't sleep because I'm like, it's be Monday soon. Like, I can't rest. Even if I try to sleep, my mind is not at rest. I don't have peace of mind. So, but yeah, I'm still happy that, Friday. Sometimes Mondays are not as bad as you expect it to be. It might just be commuting to work that would just be the hard part, and the rest of work will be
Monday commutes,
chill.
I think, are the worst in the picture.
The sweet thing about Monday is that the work itself is not bad in the sense that we're still just entering a fresh new week. Everyone is still recovering. But going to work is my problem. It's insane.
That Monday commute is the worst.
I have to wake up by like 4:30 tomorrow morning because I just know how crazy traffic is going to be.
I don't like traffic. That's one thing I don't like about this.
There's traffic.
First thing is that I need to sleep very early because I don't want to wake up late. If I wake up past 6, I'm going to get late to work.
If you wake up past 6,
Past 6.
people wake up by 6.
Yes, people do wake up by 6. When I was... Okay, I usually wake up by 6 at some point in my life. But when I started working and my work is on the island, I had to wake up around 4:30, right? On a Friday or maybe on a casual day because I resume by 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, depending on what I have to do at work. But on Mondays, I know I can't wake up. I don't have that luxury of time to wake up. So I have to wake up very early because, first of all, I have to go and compete with people at the bus stop. That competition alone. The craziness.
What's about to start?
The craziness where you see people jumping, trying to tear your clothes. You really don't want to go to work with these clothes.
What I do is, because I really hate that, I skip all of that. By 6, I'm at work. I'm at work by 6. I resume work by 8.
I wish I
would sleep on my table till... So everybody's like, oh, did you not see the traffic? I just beat all of that because I'm not even... The first bus I take, I'm always maybe like the only person in it or whatever. And that's the good thing about Lagos. If it was Ibadan and you're waking up,
find
bus. Even if you see
I tried that once.
It should probably not safe.
I tried that once. Let me share you. So I tried that once, like waking up very, very early to go to work. But insecurity is something you also need to consider. When I tried that, I was in the bus, dozing off. Especially when you wake up very early, sometimes you tend to doze off in the bus, right? And I suddenly screamed, "I'm late." Yeah, I think I'm having PTSD already. I woke up, I'm late. When I woke up, I like in the bus, I'm like, oh my God, thank God, I'm ready in the back because it's crazy. So I'm not doing this anymore. I need to get enough sleep.
What's that actually crazy?
For me, because I overthink, I'm an overthinker. The only time I don't overthink is inside the examination hall. I overthink to the point where I can't actually sleep on Saturday nights. So I end up sleeping around 1 on Monday morning. I wake up by 4:30. I sit on my bed for like these 20 minutes thinking about life, if it's worth it to go to work. I have to convince myself that it's worth it. So I think because I'm also scared of someone stealing my phone, I heard they even steal shoes. So stealing anything, I don't actually step inside the bus. I can't even doze off.
Yeah,
I
can't sleep in the bus.
Save all that till I get to work. Then I sleep it on.
Well, luckily for me, I found somebody that I can go to work with. So that's what saved me from the whole thing. But still, I have to go at the time that the person is going. So the person leaves by 6, I have no option. But the security is already guaranteed, so I can relax and sleep.
And even ask, like, you could talk about like what you do, like what's your work tends to entail.
Let's do ladies first this time.
Okay. So I work in a hospital and my role is health information officer. Like I'm a health information officer. So basically, what I do is I collate patients' results, medical history, family history. That's just what I do. So basically work, like if a patient comes to the hospital, does scan, does tests, they have to get the results all collated. Yeah, that's what I do. So sometimes I follow patients to, if I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get the collated reports from each unit that they went to, maybe cardiology, radiology, whatever. Then I collate all of them. Then family history, social history, whether you smoked today, you drank. So we just see different things, to be very honest. Yeah, then also doctor's reports. You have to sit with a doctor for him to see everything about the patient that he just saw. He has to also put that into the report. So yeah.
I don't know. I was just smiling because I'm currently watching this medical drama. So anytime I hear stuff about like medicine feels too real for me.
It's funny because everybody, once you say, I work in a hospital, oh, are you a doctor, a nurse, or a pharmacist?
That's the first question.
But like there are so many people that work in a hospital to keep it moving.
Yeah.
It's not the doctor that will give the patients the reports or whatever. So, there are so many.
I also experienced the same thing. I work in the IT space. I used to work with a bank. And every time I tell people that I work in the bank, they're like, hey, can I have a transaction that hooks? I'm like, no. I'm in the IT space. I don't even know what's going on at the branch. But they fail to understand. So I understand when you say that people ask if you're a doctor or pharmacy or nurse. So back to me. I'm an IT professional, currently an IT manager, project manager at a non-profit. What we do, we oversee IT projects. If you need to deploy a new application from the onset, where you start discussing about the requirements, gathering of requirements, we are in charge of that, down to the delivery of that software they are trying to purchase. So that's basically what my work is all about.
Understand
That's fine. I work in tech, I'm a technical consultant. Make it sound fast. I'm a machine learning and AI engineer, basically. I think another thing, because both of you kind of touched on it, was the idea of like job titles and how sometimes the job titles, like maybe all people kind of see you as. Maybe what experiences have you had with like people just, the job title is you, whereas the job title is not you, it's just your job?
I think for me, it still goes back to people just believing that it's doctors, nurses, and pharmacists that work in a hospital. When they ask what I do in a hospital, and I say, health information or health informatics, that's not a hospital thing. You're just like, so what are you now doing there? But then when I have to maybe like speak at presentations and other things, you say, more clinical stuff, or you're supposed to be a nurse, go into nursing. you are smart to go into nursing. You're wasting your time with admin work because they believe it's just admin work since you're just working with like records and everything. But yeah, so put it in somewhere.
When you tell people that I work with IT, the first thing that comes to their mind is you're a developer. You build apps.
Funny thing is, I did not even know what they develop. Whenever I heard that someone worked in IT, I assumed, due to the fact that it's not like my I assumed that most engineering people.
But actually, that's something you're trying better than those people that just feel like we do development and software, because basically everyone works with computer. It's either you are doing the security of the computer, or you are developing software for the computer, or you are doing the governance of the computer, or you're actually supporting the computer itself. So basically, you are not that far off. What majority of people I've met, if I tell them I do IT, like, oh, you're a software developer. No, I'm not a software developer. I don't develop software. But what do I do then? Okay, I'm in IT governance and strategy. Oh, what's that?
What's that for real?
Exactly. What's that for real? But just the way we have we call them police of IT.
Okay.
You understand? We have a legal system where we control a lot of stuff. We also deal in that part. We have governance in IT, and I was in that space, and I do governance-related stuff. I police people around. If there's any security issues that have been discovered, and we need someone to enforce the fixing, because if you work with IT guys, they can be very, very stubborn. So we need people with iron hands who can go there and threaten and say, you have to fix this. This is why you need to fix it so that this doesn't happen. So I'm in that space. I'm like the bridge between call them external police and our support guys.
I can see why people don't understand that.
I know, right? People just miss. And actually, the IT space is very large. It's very huge.
Yeah.
From computer side, we have security, we have governance, we have developers, we have support. A lot of
and even under those ones, they're still like sub.
And there are some people in IT that don't code at all.
Stop.
It was until 311 uni, my best friend was studying software engineering. My other friend was studying computer science, and I just could not understand the difference between why are there two courses. So, they had to break it down.
The idea of 9 to 5, right? I think the topic is very,
very touchy.
I know, right?
This 9 to 5 is not my calling.
A lot of people will say that.
A lot of people say that. I think it's a very popular sentiment. And where does it come from?
Comes from stress. Everybody goes like, oh, I'm a soft girl. But to be very honest, we're all soft humans. Nobody likes stress.
Nobody likes stress.
Nobody likes stress. I mean, when I started working, every day I would think, should I just go and start singing? Because Maven Records is not like far to my place of work. So I'll just be like, should I just walk in there and say, Don Jazzy, I can sing. I promise you I can sing. And but since I don't have the courage, I just push with my 9 to 5. Sometimes I can't lie, I cry inside the bus when I'm going home because I'm stressed out. Even sometimes in the morning when I'm going to work, I'm like, this is not worth it. Because 9 to 5 is also crazy if you're not like getting paid as much as you want to. Or because in 9 to 5, there's a shortcoming. It's either you're paying for food at work, paying for transport. There are some people that are at home, they don't even they only stress about lights. So it's just...
So for me, I think there's a common misconception about 9 to 5. And let's just put it, dignifying and fulfilling. Or if you have a dignifying and fulfilling 9 to 5, you will not have something to complain about. There are some people you will tell today that leave your job, and they'll tell you, no, I'm not leaving this job. I have seen somebody like that.
I am leaving my job in Inco.
Yeah. Some people tell you that this is the job I want to do for the rest of my life. At least for the next 10, let's say for the next 5 to 10 years, right? Because they are, first of all, it's dignifying in the sense that if you tell you that this is where I work, you're like, oh, wow, really? Yeah. Oh, come on. And the money they are receiving is enough to cater for their basic needs. And beyond that, as well as investment, the job does not stress them. In fact, that's what we call competitive. That one is even more than competitive. That's like kidnapper salary or something. We call that. But it's comfortable. It's fulfilling. You love what you do. Because you can do a job that you don't like what you do. You're just doing it for the money. But you love what you do and you're seeing progress. Tell me.
So 3 parts.
You love it.
Of having a job. 3 types, I guess.
Yeah.
You can either have a job that you like and pays you well. Have a job that you don't like but pays you well.
Pays you well.
Have a job that doesn't pay you well and you don't like. That's where I am. That's where I am.
You need to leave that job.
I mean, it's not like it's the job that's a problem. I think maybe it's
The stress around it.
the stress around.
The stress around it.
I mean, and it's better if it paid more, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're right. It'd be better if they pay. At least that should compensate for the stress that you're receiving. Well, 9 to 5 is subjective, depending on what you're experiencing and what your goal is. For some places, you might get a 9 to 5. It might be fulfilling. Okay, let's just keep the fulfilling part. It might be dignifying. Maybe you, as a doctor, you're working with an oil company. What are you doing there? Maybe you're doing admin work as a doctor. They're paying you like, let's say, 3M plus monthly, right?
Why would I leave?
I'm just saying. Some doctors, some people might not want to leave. I mean, some people might want to leave in the sense that it's not fulfilling for them. They are not seeing any
yeah.
growth. They're not doing anything reasonable that they plan to do in their life. So that's one case why some people leave. Some people, let me ask you something right now. If you get a security job in the whole security in one big company and they're paying like 2 million monthly.
Security as per
No, security, open gate, carry gun. You might do it for a while, but you leave eventually, right?
Yeah. I'll do it for a while. Use Ghana money.
Hey, Jesus.
But eventually you will leave. By the time let's say 1 year, you've got that man like, no, I can't do this.
1 year, that's 24 million. I will think about it again. Let me do another one.
No, I think
you know what's funny? Money almost makes everything better.
That's the thing. You being there, you are like at the bottom of the organization.
You're a bottom feeder, yet you're not a bottom feeder somewhere else.
That is what you think, but when you get to that space, you discover that some people are earning 4 or 5 million. People that are not even up to you. You understand? You're a graduate, you're doing security, you're earning 2 million.
I understand.
You know, human ones.
Let me see it first. Let me see that kind of money, because then, I mean, where I am right now, almost all of us are graduates. We don't get like paid very well. Maybe because we're young or whatever. Because then you see other hospitals, you're doing the same job and you're earning times 3 of what I'm earning. I'm not even joking. I'm like, is your place hiring? Because like, I need to know. So money it makes almost everything better. Almost everything. Because sometimes passion doesn't pay the bills.
Passion doesn't
you can go to work happy you're working, but you're hungry. And an hungry man is an angry man. I'm telling you from experience, I'm hungry right now. So it's just like that. But like when you're going home, you're not necessarily doing the best of the jobs, but you're going home, you can feed your family, you can pay your rent, you can take your kids to the best school. Like my mom says she can do any type of work for me as long as I am like I'm living my life well. So there's a kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Being young now, we don't have any child that we're living for. We're living for ourselves. So maybe
I understand.
That 1 year security job. What are they? Then,
I once heard something that if you see a well-paying job, take it. Yeah. Even if it's not your passion, use that money to fuel your passion.
Yeah.
Use that money to fuel. If you want to be a musician, and let's say at this moment you're still a struggling artist and you're not getting paid, right? Get a work that pays you well. Use the money from that proceed and fund your passion.
My friend, she's a pharmacist. She studied pharmacy. After NYSC and internship, she got a job. It wasn't paying so great. She went to do graduate training back.
Good.
Straight up.
I've been in this
graduate training in back.
Graduate training. Because I mean, when people are looking for jobs, especially like after uni or after NYSC, graduate training is a way.
And they're paying her so well.
I mean, even if that's not what you want to do.
She got like 500K basic graduate training when she was struggling for. So now it's like she's never going to leave.
Sure? I think she eventually.
I don't think so. Baby girl is enjoying her lifestyle now. So, soft life that we all want.
Yeah. I guess she's enjoying the place, sure. So it also depends on there are some places whereby they will pay you well and the kind of stress you go through, you discover that this place is not meant for me. Imagine you want to go, just like we all discussed now, you're paying for Monday. What's in my mind is traffic. What's in your mind is how to face your boss. Just so sure it's in a good mood. Imagine having to think about that every blessed day.
I have to think about that every blessed day.
I don't think it's fun for you, is it?
No.
So if you have such boss that kind of give you high BP at this age, you won't want to stay in that organization for longer.
Yeah.
Even if you are being paid well. Well, 9 to 5 is sweet though. It's just the place.
9 to 5 is sweet when you have everything you need. By everything, money,
All the boxes
you're not so stressed out. Even if you're stressed out, maybe it's stress you can handle.
Yeah.
Or stress you can use
stress that you like.
the money that you are being paid to, to just cost. I mean,
You can just use
after
money.
now, I'll just go get ice cream or whatever.
And just go.
Binge
I'm not going home
else.
today. I'll just go and lodge in one 5-star hotel, just for the weekend.
Big bias, sorry. So yeah, I mean, 9 to 5 is sweet like that.
Yes.
You want to go to Rwanda for breakfast, come back the next day.
I see those things where, like, people are
making such money.
People are making such money. Like, I see
You don't
things, I'm
know.
like,
I am very aware.
Jesus.
People are making such money.
Some people are making money.
My friend
would
too
lie.
just went for support graduate training.
Oh my God.
Training.
Did you see their money?
I saw their money.
You saw it, right?
Which is why I was soon and beg her for.
Don't put it out there.
I think there's this thing about, like, I don't know if it's a idealist thing that, like, as young people, we have like passions and we have like this idea of a dream job. Dream job, but I think sometimes it's okay for a job to just be your job, right? Like you mentioned about how finding something that will pay you and then maybe using that to fund your passion or something. I think it's okay sometimes.
It's actually very common. For example, right now, you know of somebody that was doing project management, but the person is still writing cybersecurity certifications for senior managers, cybersecurity certifications, CISM, Certified Information Security Manager. And when I asked the person, why? Okay, I really want to be in the cybersecurity space. But for now, this is where I find myself. It's just like when you write JAMB and you apply for this, they give you this.
Yeah.
Same thing with job. You might think you want to go into this part, but you find yourself in this part. He's now saying he's doing that because when the opportunity finally presents itself, he's ready and prepared to take it. You understand what I'm saying, right? So eventually, if you have a dream job, you might not get that job at now, but work with what you're having and keep learning towards that job in case when an opportunity finally presents itself, you are fully prepared and ready to take the job.
I get that, sir.
My dream job when I was younger was to be an actress / singer-songwriter.
And my dream job has changed over the past few years. I wanted to be a doctor because of the singing, and to be a doctor in my country. Everybody knows me. When I got to secondary school, I changed. I didn't know what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a pilot at some point. I had to join the Air Force.
So many people had that pilot dream.
Yeah, I think that's one, honestly.
I don't know. I just kept changing. But I wanted to be a data scientist. But life happened.
My dream has always been singing, because I always felt like even if there was any job that, even if I was not earning well enough or whatever, it would be something I was enjoying or whatever. So that was always what I wanted to do. But now I only sing in my bathroom. So yeah.
It's not too late,
I know it's not too late, but at the same time, the opportunity has not presented itself.
Exactly. But you are still practicing singing in your bathroom for, people.
Yeah. I'm still practicing.
Yeah, for me like that.
We'll have an album launch soon.
Dream job. I don't think I ever had a particular dream job. Maybe growing up, I wanted to be a robotics engineer.
Yeah, you said that when we were younger, actually.
Yeah. There was like someone like close to the family that I looked up to, and I was actually a successful robotics. Right now it's not even my interest. Don't worry.
Anyway, that's changed.
It's changed because like when I wanted to like pick a course to study and stuff, robotics. When I want to study robotics in Nigeria,
there's one school that does it in Nigeria.
You can go and do that. You're still in the line.
I think right now you can still do, but even thankfully I didn't do it. I don't think that's even where my interest was. Honestly,
it depends. If your interest changes, then
changes back a bit. I doubt it. Either write the code or whatever than spending time building hardware or things like that. But I think the idea of my own dream job is more around maybe the fulfillment it brings and like the conditions around the job itself, not necessarily the role. Like the dream job could be in tech, right? And just all the conditions of like, it's flexible, it pays well, I'm working on projects that actually mean something
to you. That's very, very important.
Or it's out like my other hobbies around like, maybe media-related stuff. I used to be a photographer at some point.
A job that brings satisfaction.
Yeah.
You can look out to and like, if I did that and I'm proud of it.
So that's my own idea of a dream job. It's not necessarily like a particular stuff.
You just have to meet some conditions.
Flexibility, man. I've tasted what's remote or hybrid work. If I can get a completely remote job, I think I'll be good though. At least
So sure about that? I think for the
so.
meantime,
For the meantime, yeah.
remote workers too are complaining. They kind of they
That's
are
why
lonely.
it's-
About
The
Some of them are
loneliness,
very
I
lonely.
hear about the loneliness too. They want to go out, so they want to.
it's my dream to be by myself.
Yeah, some of them. I think the best form of work might be hybrid, but more of remote, whereby you go to work maybe once in a month or twice in a month. You just meet up with your staff
For me,
yeah, that's
zero
going
in
to
a
be
month
nice.
also works for me. If we could see humans
Yes.
by TV or by Zoom, I would do that. I don't like leaving my house. Every time I go out, I'm like, where is everybody outside?
Mm,
So yeah, I guess everybody and their different. Remote people should come and exchange with me. If you are lonely, come don't worry.
Real.
but which one will you prefer? Remote, full
Me?
remote? Yeah.
Right now, I think I prefer fully remote. But the issue with it now is with your no lights, bad network and stuff. I think I'll be frustrated if I was.
No, not really. If you have a full remote job and it's a very good organization, they provide you with some of the things. You can easily just get an inverter. You can get an inverter, you can get Starlink, and at least, let's say about 90% of the problem will
I
be
think
Someone
solved.
to get an
kids
inverter.
enter
I need my
university.
government to work.
Oh, you need your government to work. Oh, that's a different
Because
case
good
entirely.
life.
children enter university, they need to do like an orientation for them. If you are a doctor, do you know you have to go to work every day? If you're a nurse, you know, because
Let them
they have
see.
dreams. Like, oh
Actually,
my God,
they don't know what's in
But
it
you don't
yet.
know.
Yeah.
Like now, my
Mm.
cousin was telling me, I want to be a pilot. Very good, because you can travel the world. But like, do you know that it can be stressful? Are you like very aware? And then my auntie was telling us anyway that, oh, there's no job, there's no stress. Different types of stress. There are different.
That's some acceptable level
of
of stress.
I mean, I understand the pilot one though, because you are traveling to the Bahamas for free.
Even that one can be stressful, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I was telling him, that it can be stressful.
Mhm.
But pro and cons, like one has to outweigh the other. When you make a list, you know, like, okay, advantages are like 20, disadvantages are like 5.
True.
Me now, my disadvantages are like 30 and my advantages are like 5.
The scale is
So,
not balanced. It's kind of
it has
flipping
to
the other side.
balance. So, just
Yeah.
saying.
It's true, sure. There's no job without stress. Even footballers, when this popular footballer Victor was explaining his life, how it works and everything, I like, this thing is stressful. Are you sure I can do it?
Mm.
I know they maybe fly for free, but
They break the
apart from
legs,
that,
break-
the mental stress,
yeah.
the physical
Forget
demand.
mental stress. Have you ever broken?
I don't play football
Never
anymore.
happened to you? Because like it's trauma, serious trauma.
It's so easy.
And I feel like people talk about mental stress, emotional stress. Physical stress is crazy.
Physical stress.
Have you
is
ever
crazy.
just had a headache that goes on for like 2 days? You can't do anything. Just small headache. You can't even focus. You can't do anything. But my children still play football, Sha. That was it.
You start training them from small.
Yes.
Project Messi.
Mbappe. By God's grace.
Yeah.
If
didn't
I
you
was
play
aware.
football. I didn't tell your dad, mom that you want to play football. I don't think they would have supported your dream.
That's their business. When I start making money and I'm giving them money, Nigerian parents sometimes they want to brag to their friends. Sometimes they just want money.
Mm.
And they can also brag to their friends with money. Talora Mercedes Benz here. Omoyini.
Omoyini is real.
They love that. Of course, they love that. They love that.
Nigerian parents just want to pepper their friends. Let's not lie.
My dad sometimes will call me when I'm at work. Hello, I thought he's just trying to check up on me. Like,
They lie.
there's one of his sister here that he wants me to.
Greeter.
How that one take concern me like
Yeah.
this now?
They like that.
Like, they love it. But it's actually a good thing to make
Well, I
them
just
proud.
saying they love it. We love it too.
Are you sure? Sometimes it can be
We do.
inconvenience for me.
No, I don't mean we love when they brag. We love when we brag.
Oh,
Sometimes we even brag without knowing.
yeah, that's true.
Imagine I'm a footballer. I'm earning, I don't even know how much they earn, but I know that it is a lot. I'm earning that amount of money. I can vacation like during some, like when I'm not
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
busy or whatever. And you're not telling me I won't brag. Everybody will be oppressed. Like, because are you joking? No, you people will see. That's why whenever, because on TikTok, Tell Me or Tell Dollar does this like a day in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You see comment section, why is she? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? If you don't want to watch it, just don't watch. Why not? She's enjoying her life. If it was you, you do the same. You just think you won't because you've not been there.
That's true. Money changes things, yeah.
Money changes things. Money changes person.
Like crazy.
Physically, emotionally, psychologically, in all aspects, money changes. Change the way you think, change the way you look. We all know that one now.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
Add 5 billion
be
to
signs now.
this man's life right now. It'll be different.
Funny thing is, you might not, you don't even have to talk. You don't even have
Just
to.
looking at him.
You just know. You just know.
Someone is looking a bit different. Why your skin is shiny, you know.
Did you cut your hair a bit different? Did you change your barber? Did you?
What cream are you using?
Money is a cream. Money is skincare. Yeah.
Money is a cream.
And you have peace of mind because you know you have like money. You're not stressing.
That peace of mind is
that peace of mind causes pimples, causes rashes, all that. You can even have hair loss.
Just open your bank account right now. It's in like 100 million.
Yeah.
Even if you're having headache, you're like, calm down. Calm down. You've escaped poverty for now. Calm down, relax. No, more money is good. Money is good.
And sadly, I hear, and I've been hearing that 9 to 5 will not give me the money I want.
But it can start you. Let's be honest. If you have a business today and you want to go and borrow a loan, you don't have 9 to 5 or anything, any solid collateral. Do you think bank will borrow you?
I don't think so. I think because banks like stability.
It's like stable income flow. So if you have a 9 to 5, from your 9 to 5, if you get enough money, or maybe you collect loan through that 9 to 5, you can start the ones that will give you billions of dollars in the future. I have a friend that actually left a 9 to 5 to start a fashion business. Yeah, she started from a 9 to 5.
I get the kickstart part now.
I think with 9 to 5, you have a solid job. Let's say that security job becomes available. I know you and I is going to drag for it. But let's just say you get that security job 2M in 1 year. Let's just say your take home is 2M. In 1 year, that's 24 million. I know if you should do some spending, at least that money should be enough to start something.
Yeah.
And if it's not enough, you can go another 1 year, gather the money, and start the business of your choice.
Right now, with the jobs we have now, what would you say is motivating you? Are you working, my job, I need a job to survive? Or I'm never asking about fulfillment, but like, is it mainly just a means to another end for you right now?
My job right now is to survive. I'm not lying. The very first thing that comes to my mind is, first of all, survivor. You know Lagos. As you are breathing like this, money is coming. As I step out like that, I know how much I've dropped from my pocket. You step out of your house to go and get this. Have you ever gone to this supermarket to buy things? You know that if you aim to spend, I don't know if you're like me, if I aim to spend 2,000, end up spending like 3 times.
No, I don't do that though.
Because I see some things that oh my God, I forgot, I need this.
I'll come back for it when I plan.
Oh, mine is like that when the money's in my account.
My middle name is
I think we're almost same, yeah.
You understand? So, money is the basic thing why we need a job for sustainability. Nobody go pay my house rent. I don't come from my mama's house. I'm the one paying my house rent myself. So I have to do that. And the second one is, what do I aspire to be and how is this job contributing to that journey in the future? In the next 10 years, where do I want to be? Which company do I want to be working at? And what company is going to complement that journey for me? So that's the second thing that I also consider. I cannot go and work for, let's say, government infrastructure right now, say permanent, just one of these government jobs, and I want to work in Google. It does not really align. Understand? So the first of all, survivor. Can I survive on this money they are offering? If the answer is yes, okay, fine. Is it contributing to where I aspire to be in future? Fine, then we'll take the job and move on. If not, I will start looking for a way to leave that job to get another one immediately.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on with me. At first I thought I could survive on my job, then I realized I could not. So I'm leaving. This is April is going to be my last month. I'm already applying to
another one,
other places. So then considering how well it helps for my future, I already have this one in my CV,
At least that one.
Yeah.
That one is there.
And it's a lot. What I did or what I'm doing right now is a lot. So I'm just putting everything in my CV. So, Then you also mentioned something, how you pay your rent. Don't you think society has done a very bad thing for male children?
In what sense? Where is this going, I beg?
Because I'm thinking about rent too, but at the same time, I ask mommy for money. And I ask my daddy for. In fact, I'll ask my uncle, auntie, one by one.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I understand what you mean.
Mhm.
The reverse is the case for me as a male child.
Yeah, that's what. And I'm an only child again.
And when I mean the reverse, the guys ask me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Even if my cousins want to ask me for money, it's the money I'm collecting from their parents. So I just find a way to slash.
But the truth is that it's something we're actually happy with. Well, maybe not entirely, but the fact that I can help my loved ones, it's also satisfactory.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I want to eat,
loved ones are younger, very much
Oh.
younger.
if I want to eat in a restaurant, right? I mean, I want to waste some money. I just think, Alpha, my sister, let's just share this money. Let's all of us be happy, right? If she's happy, I'm happy. My family's happy. Like, okay, that's like complete happiness for me that we're all enjoying together. Because I cannot be in the place eating shawarma of 25K, and my sister is there saying she just ate bread and butter with water. I don't know now. Come on, that's not good, right? But if we can both eat the same thing, let's go to one that sells shawarma for like 3.5. You know, we both eat shawarma for 3.5. There's a happiness for me. So it might be stressful at times, especially when they call you. I have another sister that just call me and be like, today is my birthday. I say, today's not my birthday. I like, you want to collect money from my hand. Or she start greeting me unnecessarily. How are you doing? This scare is very, very, very weird. What do you want? You know, sometimes it can be trouble, but at the end of the day, you're happy that they are not doing other things, because some people can easily join fraud, prostitution, and you're happy that they're not doing that. They're focusing on what they went to school to do, and they're in that situation to provide for them.
Yeah.
The happiness is there, and I like it.
For me, my younger ones are like, I mean, I don't have younger siblings, but my cousins are like very much younger. So what do they want? Pencil? And
no, that time is coming.
I think the oldest one now is like in SS2. So what do you want? Do you understand?
Yeah.
One of them, their phone spoils. I asked the mommy how much,
Like
in my mind, I was like, yeah, no.
buying data for
If
them
their
kind
mom
of thing.
contributes, I contribute. So
Yeah, at
let me
least.
just contribute 10K. So it's not that bad.
The main thing about 9 to 5, right? It's not even necessarily the 9 to 5, like the work we are doing,
Yeah.
but more of just some of the stresses around the job, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what ways or what keeps you sane? Or how do you keep yourself sane?
How do you keep yourself sane? So for me, sometimes it's some of the winding down activities that we do. The one that I do personally is maybe go out with friends. Maybe Friday night right now, we just go out to a particular place. We kind of, have some entertainment, eat some foods, just do something out of the office and talk about life generally. That's one. Second one is maybe we plan for travel. I have some friends we plan to travel. Go to Lumo Rock right now. Just something spontaneous within the weekend. So that kind of keeps me cool. So, and if money never reach you. Money is not yet enough. I would have loved to travel to go and take breakfast in Kigali. But, and also this Indaba stuff, going for conferences also keeps me at least focused and try to see something different from the usual work environment.
Yeah.
And it kind of keeps you going or keeps you sane. And also the salary. Yeah, when salary comes in, it keeps me sane. Cannot agree on that.
I feel like I've gone to work Monday to Friday. Then Saturday, I'm out again. Sunday, there's church. I'm not resting as much as I would like. But when I'm sleeping all through Sunday, when I come back from church all through Saturday, I come back from church on Sunday, I'm sleeping again. Yes, let Monday to Friday come. Even though it will feel like the sleep was not enough. But,
That means you like all these mini holidays that we do have.
But I don't get them. So I was working on Christmas. I worked on New Year's. So this holiday that
this one
I
just
was
passed.
working.
They don't give you like...
No, I'm working Easter. So, I mean...
They don't like give you like...
Friday falls on a Friday. Easter Monday, a big good Monday. Falls on a Monday. I'm still going to go to work. So I don't get like mini holidays. So I'm just sleeping on.
Right, I see why you need to experience.
So
my company used to close for December.
Do they have space?
That's what people keep asking me.
Where?
I think if you have this mini breaks, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I
don't look forward to anything. In fact, it makes me angry because then my friends and I'm like, "Oh, are you going to?" Yes, I am. Leave me alone. Like this holiday now, my friends are like, we are going to something for something. Okay. As you guys are speaking, I am at work. Tough life.
Tough life.
I mean, but somebody has to do it.
That's the truth. Someone has to do it.
And I would not mind if only I was getting paid better. I would genuinely not mind because I feel good. There's so many ways in which you can feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled. It's not you don't have to just be a doctor or a nurse to help people. So I feel very good. I'm contributing to the society.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sad that the society is not contributing to me. So it's like you're giving and you're not getting filled up back. Yeah. You just get drained every day.
Okay, yeah, me. I think it's going out, so going for events.
Okay.
So yeah, like going for events. It's outside of what I do regularly. So it'd be very niche stuff. I think was that the last week I went for one podcast or listening events, right? So just really random stuff that I just find interesting. So that's what I tend to do. I think now I'm trying to just divide or put a boundary to ensure that maybe Monday to Friday I'm focused on work, then weekends I have it to myself kind of plan. So is this 9 to 5 you're calling?
Oh.
Dami says no. Victor, what about you?
9 to 5 is not my calling. It's just a means.
It's a means.
It means to get to the calling.
Exactly.
Don Jazzy, hope you see this. I sing.
So yeah, this 9 to 5 may or may not be your calling, but it's currently your source of income. If you're currently listening to this on company time, I see you and I respect the hustle. If this episode felt a little too real, do us a favor and share this with your work friend, the other 9 to 5ers, and especially those people about to enter the workforce. Remember, we're all just human beings who happen to work, not LinkedIn profiles that happen to read. See you in the next episode.